You already know it's the Masters where we talk about beauty and fashion, and today we want to know what influences your style choices. We're going to get into that in just a moment.
Sure will.
Let's get started with the show. We have a great show planned for you today. Of course, we're going to check in with our stylist and all about style today and what influences your style choices. We got a new person here today.
Yes, I influence my damn self. I feel like I am the celebrity. I set the trend. Yes.
And what is the name of this?
Hair.
This my prostitute wig.
Oh, okay. It's
how much
pretty.
that thing cost?
The wig?
Yes. You better say, promote
We ain't talking about the wig.
Yes, it's for sale.
No, I want to do the wig. I'm talking about the wig
Yes,
because
the
you know what?
wig.
She has influenced me. Talking about styles and being influenced,
told you.
sometimes you see things that could work for you hair-wise. This could be so convenient for
told
me
y'all I was
to
the
just be
trend.
able to throw on a wig.
It is because, like, you know what? We all know I ain't got no hair. So this is something that, and I don't care for hair. I don't care to even grow my hair back out. But this is something that you can do in between. If you want to wake up and look different, you just grab you a different wig and put it on, and do your thing. Whatever you set the trend. Some people are into. I want a side part. Now all I want is a side part, and I want a side part because what's her name? The girl with the look. What's her name? The singer girl. The wig.
Beyonce? Oh, SZA.
Yeah, because SZA got a deep side part, so I want a deep side part. Do you?
I want a side part. I could do either side, but I don't like the middle because my forehead.
Yeah.
And so, but I've been like that since I was
But
little.
it's people that look at these celebrities and they look at these, trendsetters or whatever, and they decide, I want to look like her, so just keep mine in the middle. When really, that's not really for you. When you set the tone and set the trend when it actually looks good on you.
But is it wrong to see something that on TV or whatever and be like, oh, that's nice, I think it would look good on me, and try it? Is it wrong to do that?
No, with it, but
of course not. You have to figure out what works for you. And not so much follow every trend that you see, but figure out what trends work for you. Because like she said, there are trendsetters. There are stylists who set tones. I know when I'm getting ready to do a show, I have a stylist that I work with, and she picks out my wardrobe. And I pay her to do that. So with that being said, a lot of times if you see me, for the most part, it is my style, because she's not going to pick something outside of my style. I have to yay or nay it. So if I say, no, I don't like that, then we're going to go back to the drawing board and pick something else out, but she has to get that approval from me. So your style is what you like, unless you don't know what you like, and then you're just trying anything out. But you gotta figure out what works for you.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like people need to master seeing other people with stuff that looks stupid and know it just ain't gonna look good on you either. I think a lot of people need to go ahead and start taking that initiative to look at other people and say, you know what? Because sometimes, have you ever seen somebody have something on, you be like, that look good on them? And you be like, but I know if I put that shit on, I'm gonna look stupid. It just don't go with you.
Right.
So, I just feel like, I'm a person, I don't really follow any particular trend. I go to the store and I buy what I like. But I guess in some ways you are following the trend, because if you buying what's in the store right now, that's the trend of the now. But I don't go in there with like, oh, I saw 2 Chainz with this shirt with the shag on the right side. I want the shirt with the shag on the right side.
Yeah.
I just kind of do it.
What if you saw the shirt with the shag and was like, oh, that's a dope shirt? Then would you be like?
I don't know. I think as people, we know what looks good on us. And I feel like, you able to look at something and say, oh, I could wear that. Like, I've seen a person who I like the way they dress. And I like the way T.I. I think T.I. has a, he's very diverse. Sometimes he'll wear a suit. Sometimes he'll wear, some streetwear, but I feel like he does that real well. So, I guess that's somebody who, when I see what he has on, but I don't wear hats. He wears hats. I mean, certain things like.
You pick and choose what works for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, see, he may have a nice shirt on. I may say, hey, you know, I could do that like that. Or I may see something he has on and kind of go and emulate it in a different color pattern or something like that. But I mean, I like T.I. I also like Gucci, man. I think he has a
post gel Gucci or pre gel?
Post.
Okay, yeah, it's a nice teeth.
Yeah. I mean, but still, he kind of a lot of high end stuff, and I ain't really that big on name brands like that. But I like Gucci, man.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk more about this in just a moment. Let's check in with our stylist.
What's up? It's your girl Robin, better known as Miss Icon Nails, better known as Miss Nail to the Gods. I'm about to show you just how I get down on these nails with the 1s and 2s right here in Houston. Oh my God, and Kelly is the bomb. She's so creative. She just lit. The trillest woman I done ever met in life. Oh! All right,
Let's get it.
so what we got going on today, Aunt Kelly?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, so you see the picture, right?
Right.
Okay.
Hold it up while I'm filing your
okay.
nails so I can see it.
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, Aunt Kelly, you
Gold
just
and black.
gold and black. What we doing today? She done sketched out her designs. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Yes, ma'am.
ready? I'm ready. All the
Yes,
time.
ma'am.
So basically, what we doing today? We got the black going with the gold, and we're probably gonna do the B nail with the stripes and the diamonds. So I got
and
you.
I want black stones.
Black
No
stones.
gold stones, black stones.
All black stones today.
Yes, ma'am.
What we got? What we still in the goth area today? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes,
got you.
ma'am. I'll let you know when we do something else.
Hi, my name is Kenneth Johnson and I am here in Las Vegas and I'm a hairstylist. So right now I want to show you how lit it is in Las Vegas. So I have Jesse in my chair right now. What we're doing is trying to make him the most poppin' hair that he has so that when he performs tonight on the strip, that he will be the one that everybody remembers. So I'm here with one of my good friends and clients, Jesse, and today we are going to take his old, grown out, purpley, bluish hair color and just make it fun. He is a dancer here in Las Vegas and he is going to be having a big event this weekend. So I want to make it fun. I'm going to add multiple colors to it. I'm going to give him a cool design, nice cleanup, and we will go from there. So right now I'm just going to kind of section his hair just to kind of get ready, and then I'm going to go back and mix the bleach, and then we're going to bring it over, and then we'll get started with the application.
I'm Tia.
And I'm Nyla.
And we're the sisters of
Magnolia Makeup.
And we're going to show you just how colorful New Orleans can be.
Okay, and we have Shawn in our chair, and we're gonna get her ready for this Mardi Gras ball. Shawn is a regular client, so we know how much she can push the limit, and Shawn likes color, but she doesn't want to look clownish. So we're gonna give her as much as we possibly can, within reason, with lots of glitter and lots of bold color, because that's what Mardi Gras season is about, color and glitter and festivities.
Lots of fun. So right now I am doing a bit of a Mardi Gras ball sort of inspired makeup look on Shawn today. So right now what we're doing, we're just filling in her brows just a little bit. We're not going to be going for terribly dramatic, very strong brow, because everything else is going to be so dramatic that these guys can be sort of calm and regular today. So this is just an angle liner brush with a little bit of powder, and I'm defining the ends of the brows with a tiny bit of an actual lip color named Godiva. I love when products do multiple things. So even though you think, girl, lipstick? Yes, lipstick in the brows because it's fabulous. So that's fine. And we're gonna do a little bit of sculpting. This is not always a necessity, but we're gonna do it today. So yeah, brow sculpting. And I'm sure that it's pretty popular. And again, this is not a necessity. Like, I feel like the way her brows are filled in now are perfectly fine. Perfectly fine if you're like running to work, but I feel like since you're trying to get ready for a ball, it can be a little bit, you know, a little bit stronger.
I'm Damiun Henderson from FB3 Barber Lounge, east of Hurricane Harbor. I've been in the game about 13 years now. He told me what kind of hairstyle he wanted. He wanted the sponge look with a drop fade and a design on the side. He wants sort of kind of like a high top fade with a design on the side. That natural, that sponge look.
All right, our stylists are doing that thing, getting our clients ready. And over here, we're trying to see what influences us to where we wear, do what we do, our style. And a lot of it has to do with hip-hop culture in general, because I think hip-hop culture influences the world, right?
It does. Right now, it's influencing, Lord, everything. It's everything that's surrounding the hip-hop community, especially with the strip clubs and the, you know, and the stripper. Like this, my stripper, prostitute / wig, because strippers is winning right now. And when you put it on, you know, you feel all, you know, you get the, you know how they do the, you know, somehow they do the little thing and that.
Oh, what is that?
You know, the stripper move. You gotta do the, you know, the little stripper move. Like,
No, I never saw that. Is that all of what they do?
Yeah, that's all of what they do.
Wait, no, do it again. Let me see.
I don't know. You know, but it makes you feel sexy, and that's the thing now. I mean, now back when I was 20, 18, you know, that age or whatever, being a stripper, being a prostitute, that was not what you wanted to do or wanted to aspire to become. But now, 2018, everybody wants to be a stripper. Everybody wants to be a bad bee, and the bad bees are the strippers and the what's the other girls? The Instagram strippers,
the Instagram
and
models.
you know, everybody's into that. But I mean, it seems like they winning right now. So I mean, I guess that would influence people to want to.
Well, really, if you look at history,
really want to be that?
if you really look at history, the Vixen's been winning for a long time. Ever since about 95, 96, Vixen's been winning.
Since the book.
No, before that, because with the girl, the light-skinned girl, she was the one that game.
Melissa Ford.
Melissa Ford was like.
Okay, yeah, Jessica Rabbit. But then they used to call her that. Jessica Rabbit.
That's
somebody.
somebody else.
Melissa Ford.
Melissa
Maybe
Ford is not Jessica Rabbit.
Hold on. Talking about Melissa Ford. Big booty Melissa Ford with the long hair.
Okay, well maybe you know it's something else. Maybe you watch Triple X and you know it's Jessica Rabbit. I don't know it's Jessica Rabbit. I know it's Melissa
Google
Ford.
it.
Hey, that's fine. We didn't Google it a lot. Y'all know they got a new song out right now. And in the hook it say "Bad Soul" biting tickles in your face. Who knew that?
We Google.
We just found out.
Yeah, Google. I don't even know if Google be telling us the right stuff. I Google men's shirt and the women's shirt come up. You can't trust Google.
Yes, you can.
We around here trying to figure out what we want to wear.
So I think it's safe to say
men are
Google is not
wearing-
influencing your style then.
No, Google messing style up.
That's who
No,
influencing
but
Google.
men are wearing women's blouses now because that's what is popular in hip hop culture. If you look at some of your favorite rappers, they dressing like women. Young Thug got on a whole dress.
That's
And
not
Buddy
my
Heavy.
favorite
And
rapper,
Two
but if you like that,
Some of your favorite rappers.
Bam So. Biting speakers
Now
in
let
your
me tell
face.
you, hold on, because my favorite rapper did an interview where he's sitting like somebody auntie.
Jay-Z.
Yes.
I already know what you're talking about.
And I had to really kind of like think about like, hold on, like what's really going on? What is you doing? But at the end of the day, when you got money, you can really do whatever you want.
And that goes back to
when you don't have money, you can do what you want.
Right. I mean, you don't have to sit there and be like, oh, am I sitting too manly? Am I sitting too womanly? I think you just sit how if you feel comfortable sitting that way, sit that way.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, the way that's my dog too, and I was like, come on, dog.
Yeah, he probably not worried about
that. But I ain't gonna lie, if you really think about it, he changed the era every time he changed his look. The change with him. He started wearing the throwback jerseys. That
everybody wore throwback jerseys.
That blew it out the water.
He started wearing button-down shirts.
They started buttoning it down. He put on a suit.
They started
wearing suits.
So do you think that since he's doing that and everyone is kind of, people are looking toward the hip hop community, do you think the positive changes that he's making as far as business and empowerment, do you think that's going to translate over into that? Or is it just going to,
he just did a whole album talking about how to build generational wealth. If you listen to 444, he talks about taking care of your family, leaving something for your children aside from just chains and cars. He talks about buying art and things that build wealth over time, that become more valuable over time.
But do you think that people who actually really need that message are taking heed to it?
I think that people who want that message and who are listening are taking heed to it and are starting to turn their lives around for their families. People who want to build something for their families, because nowadays you have so many more young entrepreneurs. The job market is now full of entrepreneurs. You have a lot of people who are young people are not just worried about today anymore. Now they're starting to worry about, what am I going to leave behind for my kids? I need to buy this, or I need to do this to make sure that if something happens to me, my children are okay. Even if they don't have kids, they're going to work as hard as they can now so that when their children, get older, they don't have to work so hard. Or when they do have children, they don't have to work as hard to take care of them. They can spend more time with their young kids. So
I think a lot of that has to do with also just the technology age. Because not even just hip hop, because I think people were doing that, of course, before 444 came out. Because I think now we live in an age of you can do what you want to do and be what you want to be, and you have all of the resources. There's kind of no excuse anymore.
So I think just be a smart one.
Use the technology. Use the technology to get where you got to get. Whatever you decide to do, use the technology to your advantage, and I think that that's helping influence who we are too. We got to check in with our stylist in just right now, so we'll be back with you in just a minute.
Okay, so when we go through this, we gonna have to edit.
Wait a minute, Aunt Kelly. Didn't you already show me the picture?
Yeah.
Didn't you show me what you wanted on these nails, right? What's your job description?
I'm a pharmacist.
So when I need assistance with pharmacy, I'ma holler at you. Let me do this. I got you.
I take constructive criticism very well.
When I need your assistance, I'ma let you know. We got this. Right now, basically what I'm doing is cutting each tip of nail to the length that she wants, and then I'll go back and compare each hand, and we're gonna shape them. She's getting a stiletto shaped nail, which is like the style my nails are. So basically that's what we're doing right now. So we just trying to make sure these lengths are like I need to go down on the middle. And we just checking, dotting our I's and crossing our T's.
Girl, I just love it. And
I love it too.
You shape very well. And that's what I love about it. Because I didn't even like stilettos.
Yeah.
Okay? I said I would never do stilettos.
Yes, ma'am.
Until this one here in front of me came on with it with these stilettos. And now,
you can't stop.
Girl, I love it.
So basically right now I'm laying the foundation of the nail. This basically determines everything. The longevity of the nails, gives it a solid foundation to put your designs on, but it's more than designs though. This is the core part of the nail, the most important part. alongside with the preparation. I have some clients that's been coming to me since literally my second week in Houston, and they have traveled with me. I was on the southwest side, went to Baytown, went to the east side. These people will drive for what they really want, and I'm just grateful. That's the advantages of being in a bigger city too.
So when Jesse came in, his hair was faded, it was old. What I'm doing now is just bringing it back to life, making it vibrant, making it fun, making it pop, making it so when he walks into a room, people are going to turn their head and look at him and be like, I like that guy's hair, it's freaking cool. So I am going to be using Pravana and Pulp Riot colors on him, which are pigmented dyes. And so for those colors to work the best, you need to have your hair be super light. The lighter the better. So if you could get his hair almost white, then those colors are going to be super pigmented, super pretty, and just really awesome. And I want to keep his hair, sometimes we could go and do the whole, just bleach everything out, but I feel like you get a hard line. So for him, I'm gonna go in with foils and leave some of his rootiness in at the base so that when it grows out, it won't have like that harsh line. It'll have a little bit of a blend to it. So I am on the last foil now. I'm going to just foil this last piece, and then we're going to go put them under the dryer for a little bit, and then we will be ready to go. It's amazing. I've been here for a year. It'll be a year on the 21st of January, and I was from a small town, and I was never small town. Like, I've always done crazy stuff to my hair. I rhinestone my clothes. I love sparkly stuff, and so Vegas just seemed like the place to be. And this last year has really been eye-opening, and so many opportunities have come along, and it's just, I don't know if it could be any more kind of meant to be situation. And so far so good, and I'm ready to keep taking Vegas by storm. Just trying to keep it rooty. I don't want to take the bleach all the way to his scalp, just because I want to keep the blend as it grows out nice. So we're gonna head over to the dryer and go from there. Okay, so this is the second step. We lightened his hair. I wanted to make sure, it's important when you do colors for me. My boss Todd told me that the underlying color that you put bright colors over should still look good as well. I know a lot of people will put color directly over, like orangey, yellowy type hair, and that when it starts to fade out, that's what it's going to look like. So we made sure that this color that's going to go underneath it is a color that we would use, or that he could rock without having to do anything too. So we got a cool blonde after toning out, and then now we're gonna go in and put all these fun colors in so we can be the star of the party this weekend.
So right now I'm just taking a tiny bit of this cream color, almost in her highlighting color, and I'm gonna put it right underneath this eyebrow. Really concentrating the product in the arch, because I just want like a bulk of the product to really be there. Usually like when you're doing a person's face, or just points of the face that are naturally a tiny bit lighter than other portions, and right beneath the arch tends to be a tiny bit lighter, especially if it's a fresh arch. So she doesn't have the freshness of an arch, so we're just gonna fudge it a little bit with just a tiny bit of this cream color. And I'm not going to go with this cream color completely and just encase the entire brow with it. Just right beneath there. Just use your fingers to blend a pinch, like so. And then turn it this direction, do the same thing to this eye as well, or this brow I should say. So yeah, we're doing this look for a Mardi Gras ball, and each ball, I suppose, you know, I suppose it's kind of like a different, festive is the name of the game when it comes to carnival season. So we're essentially, you know, we're getting her dressed up. She's going to be wearing a beautiful gown. For something like an Damiun or a Bacchus or things, it's just a fun festive. That's when you're putting on just a nice dress so you can enjoy the party. If you're getting ready for Zulu, you're trying to like stun on people sort of. So you gotta really you gotta give it to them. Zulu, for people who aren't familiar, Zulu, Namtak, Crew of Athena, these are New Orleans's and the metropolitan area's black carnival organizations. And they come correct. I feel like there's fashions that's gonna rival your Oscars red carpet when it comes to like a Zulu ball. So on Sean, on the eye look we went for today is with the traditional Mardi Gras colors. We have the purple, green, and gold. Some would say it's fairly dramatic. We're gonna go even further. We're going to make it all sparkly and we're gonna do something like a false lash. You're gonna love it. What my sister Nyla's doing now is just refining and again tweaking a few things. Tag teaming a face.
Yeah, we literally tag team. So like when makeup artists talk about how hard it is to find assistants and things like that, we never had that problem. If the gig's for me, Tia's assistant. If the gig's for her, I'm assistant.
I picked his hair out, I prepped him. I knew which direction I wanted to go. I decided to blend up, start with the blend up, and I'm gonna fade down. Some people like to fade the opposite direction. I mix it up just depending on how I intend to go or what I just feel like doing at that moment. Now I'm gonna zero fade him out at the bottom to start his fade. I'm gonna blend it all the way out, make it nice and neat. Start his design just to give me an idea of where I need to place the fade on that side. I was walking to the park one day. I started cutting my own hair first. I was walking to the park one day. A guy asked me who cut my hair. I told him that I did it. He asked, could I cut his hair? I was like, cool. So after that, the whole hood started coming to me. So I started cutting the neighborhood. I ended up losing my job at this one particular moment. And so my mom and girlfriend at the time asked me, why don't I go to barber school? I said, that's a good idea. So I went to barber school, and 13 years later, I've been in the game.
So we've discussed celebrities with hair, celebrities with our style as far as clothing, but one thing we haven't really touched on, the nails, because the nails are getting kind of crazy, or they're getting really creative, however you want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Y'all getting outrageous. Y'all got all these different shapes. They got the coffin one shaped like a coffin. They got the stiletto nails. Y'all doing mink nails.
I like almond. I like the almond.
Yo, 1 week, we scratching up your back. You can't even cheat. You scratched up your damn back. What y'all doing, ladies? You putting every gem in the world on the tip of them. Your nails heavy. What y'all doing?
Well, that's another thing that we do for other women. We don't do that for y'all.
Right.
We do that for us, and we do that for other women
Right.
and say, "Oh, girl, let me see your nails."
Right.
So I mean, but I'm one person. Let me tell you something, baby. I see my nail tech more than I see my OBGYN. Because
that's not doable.
As I should, because I'm only getting good.
I mean, every 6 months to a year. Right?
There you go. I'm single, so I don't need to go to the doctor every 3 months like that.
Once a year.
I'm single and I'm celibate. Okay. Let me put that out there like that. Yeah, I ain't just giving it away. You know, you got to earn it.
Yes, America. Earn the cootie, America.
So, but I see my
SugarDaddy.com.
I see my nail tech every 2 weeks like clockwork. I do not miss a nail appointment. I will miss work for a nail appointment, baby. I got to have toes gotta be on point, nails gotta be on point. I'm kind of mad at my nail tech right now because I went and got these chrome nails and she didn't tell me this chrome polish was gonna start chipping away after a week. Girl, look, see, I got a chip here. I know, and I really like it. I love the color. What I don't like is that the polish is chipping. I'm in your way.
Because she was showing the other women her nails.
I know, like
showing us her
I want to see too.
And she right there.
Boy, that's cool.
All in your face.
All right. So, ladies, let me hear this. All right. So, if you had a celebrity that you look to for your nail glamour or whatever you want to call it, who is it? Who is the person that you look to when you look at fashion for nails? Who do y'all look to?
You know, I look at people, you know, on Instagram now, especially a lot of nail techs are kind of showing off their work, and I look at them and I'm like, oh, that's really, really pretty. But me personally, if I can't wipe my butt, I don't want it. If it's something that's gonna scratch me all up in my face, all in my body, I can't wash myself, I don't want it. But they've gotten really creative. So there's a lot of people that I like to look at. Rihanna, of course, she's a trendsetter, so I like to look at some of her things and her style. But I don't necessarily know that I'm gonna go in and like actually get my nails done.
Right.
So do y'all think Rihanna looks good all the time or just when she gets dressed up?
I think Rihanna looks good all the time. I love Rihanna.
She's a natural beauty. I think she looks good all the time, except when she being slutty.
She's always cute, but with the she's always cute to me. But with the nail thing, with social media being the way it is, and the importance of pictures and visuals, that's really what has exploded the nail tech thing. Because remember 10 years ago, 15 years ago, everybody would go to the Asian nail techs. But now with Instagram, Facebook, and all the other social media outlets, now people are going to the black nail techs because the black nail techs have a lot of flavor. One in particular in Houston, and she does the stiletto nails. She's done nails that have keys on the end, like actual. You know how you take a key?
How do you do that? How can you clean yourself?
I promise you, they have keys on the nails. I saw a picture of a nail. It was somebody twerking.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Instagram.
You know, they literally made a booty out of the acrylic.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know, and when you did it, like the little thing twerked, the little booty moved and everything. Like it's getting so creative and just.
You know, they're paying like $200,
right?
To get those nail techs are wrecking up.
Yes, they are. They are. But I think that it's a good. Not to say that there's anything wrong with going to the Asian nail salons, because the good ones that are licensed and clean, hey, I'm all for it. We all in this together.
Anybody
but at the same time, I'm very excited about the fact that there are African American women who are really busting the doors open when it comes to the nail tech industry. So it's a good time right now for nails.
So how much is too much? Like what's your maximum?
All that shit is too much.
No.
Look, I get a glitter accent. I get a glitter accent nail. That be me.
No, but I'm saying,
my style is
the maximum amount that you would pay for some of the styles that they have out.
The styles are just nails.
Nails, I mean.
Because I pay. Well, I need a feel right now, but I pay $50 for my nails. And these are my real nails. These are not fake nails. But it's like the dip powder. It lasts.
Oh, I heard about the dip powder. Yeah. They last a long time. That's the new wave of nails.
Dip powder lasts about 6 to 8 weeks. Well, mine does. About
That's
6
what
to
I
8
hear.
weeks. It's vegan friendly.
It's non-toxic. Non-toxic.
Yeah, so you pescatarian, Presbyterian.
Well, not even matter what you eat. It's non-toxic in general.
Yes, it's
so it doesn't have the harsh chemicals in it that like acrylic and
then you know how you have your acrylic
it.
And they tell you go sit down and soak. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Well, when you sit down and soak these, I swear to you, in about 3 minutes, all of this stuff, the powder stuff is off and it's still regular.
And your real nail isn't all messed up.
Right, it's not gnarled up, it's not dry looking, so, you know.
Well, y'all make sure y'all look into the dip nails. We got to go check in with our stylist.
I'm plain
we'll be right back.
Yeah, organic, commercial.
So basically right now, I am filing the nails, drilling the nail. Some people use e-file, some people use regular files. I prefer the e-file. It gets the job done. So basically this is just me touching up, you know, might have had a little lumpy foundation and I'm just straightening it out because things happen. This is the most exciting part of doing nails, like for me, like not just for me, for everybody, because this is a real transformation. And basically I'm just roughing my nail bed up because I'm gonna use shellac today.
It's like you just feel a little tingle inside, boy. There it is.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
What you tingling on the inside for?
Girl, it's transformation, girl.
I know you finna be waving at everybody.
Girl, I'm getting ready to be.
Don't be waving like that, like you in the parade. Like you in the parade.
Just appreciate it because it's a passion.
Cause I'm telling you, if it stresses me out and if it's not fun, I definitely don't want to do it. You know, it's exciting though. Like before nails, I could not keep a job. Like I could not stay on the job past 3 months. It just would never work, and I see why now. Like doing nails is like the best step I could have ever made.
Trying to get that design just right on it.
Trying to get it just right. Gracias, mamita.
What you call that?
Bumblebee nail. It ain't Kelly voice.
Bumblebee. This is the Nubian queen. She is naive.
Okay. Too much scrappy. Too much scrappy. I love it though, ain't Kelly.
Vegas is awesome. The shows, the nightlife. It's not for everybody. I feel like there's some people that like have their own opinions about like Las Vegas. Like, oh, it's like a lot of drugs and it's a lot of this and a lot of that. And I feel like you can be like me, who is drug-free. I just drink and still enjoy all the things that Vegas has to offer. It's a lot of fun. You can meet a lot of cool people from all over, just from being in the nightlife and performing. I have met people from Africa and Australia and the UK, and it's just really, really cool because everybody here is coming to have a good time. They're all coming to have fun. So back as far as drag goes, I started doing that on the first time I performed was on my 19th birthday. I am 34 now, and it kind of was just like something that I wanted to try, and it just turned into something that I ended up being good at and something that I enjoyed. To me, drag was fun and cool because it incorporated a lot of things that I enjoyed in my daily life. I love hair, I love costumes, I love wigs, I love sparkly stuff. I have my own rhinestone business. It's called Stone for Filth, and I do custom clothes, baby onesies, underwear, shoes, bras, vests, just anything you could think of. And as far as like family goes, it's been great. I've had a really great support system, even moving out to Las Vegas. All my family has been very supportive of me as a performer. I've had everybody almost in my family come to shows, which is, you hear a lot of stories from other entertainers that don't have, like their mom and dad don't know they do drag, or they don't care for it, or they don't agree with it or whatever. And to have like everybody from my grandmother, who passed away 5 years ago, come to my drag shows on a regular basis, and like every time I would see her, she'd ask me like, when's your next show? And like if she was okay or healthy enough to make it to a show, she was always there. So I thought that that was pretty amazing to have. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to keep a dark base, but I'm going to blend it out into a lighter color just to give it a dimension and make it really, really cool. You can't have boring. I feel like the more colors, the merrier when it comes to fun colors. I decided to cut his hair while the color was on, just to conserve time, because this is a lengthy process.
So I am applying a bit of a glitter adhesive. This is one that we actually create here in studio at Magnolia Makeup. It's just that extra little something. So yeah, just applying that just with an angled liner brush, a little glitter glue, and then applying the gold glitter right on top where we applied that gold eyeshadow. Doing the same thing over here. It's so neat in that we're doing this look for this Mardi Gras look, but it's so neat that we really pretty much use the city of New Orleans almost as if our muse. And I always say, at least for me, I can't speak for my sister, just actually being from here kind of just makes you instantly like the coolest person in the room. Like the coolest black woman in the world pretends to be from here. If I'm from here, like check me out.
Like we have this one eyeshadow that we make, the name of it is Chapatulas, and we sell globally. So Chapatulas is really funny to watch the YouTube views of people try to pronounce it. Sometimes it's just funny stuff like that. Like,
and we chose to do sort of like pretty much because this eye look is so bold with the bright colors and the glitter, we pretty much did a little thing where we did like a partial face first, then the eye, and then we're going to like fine tune her face in a moment. Just add like the under eye highlighting thing. We didn't want to pack a lot of makeup beneath her eye and then have to clean up any fallout. So we just decided to go for the bold look kind of first, the eye look first, and then everything else.
I've always been kind of artistic, and Tia has also. Like, I'm the big sister. But for the most part, the business was Tia's idea. Like, I have a master's degree in architectural history, and that's what I did. That's what I was doing when Tia decided that we should start a makeup company. And I thought it was crazy until she bought like the raw materials to make it happen. I'm like, oh, she's serious. Because like I said again, I'm the big sister. And we pretty much did 2 years of product research, and then a store picked us up. And then I quit my job. And this is all I do now. Do makeup, sell makeup, teach makeup, and make makeup.
The makeup rules say you can't do an eye as bold as that and also a bold lip, but as we said before, there are no makeup rules. And also specifically, like African American ladies, it's just like maybe there's so much color in our skin already, we can pull off things unbelievably.
One of the biggest things people don't understand is they think that because the duration or the time length of a haircut is not that long. For one, I don't make it that long because I'm skillful and I'm good at what I do, so it doesn't take me that long. But a lot of people complain about why we're always going up on our prices. Well, cost of living goes up yearly, annually, whatever, however often it goes up, it goes up. So we have to be able to maintain our families. I mean, you want to raise on your job, I want to raise on mine. So, I mean, we get our just due. That's basically why haircuts go up every so often. We cater to our customers, so we make an atmosphere here where, I mean, it costs. We give complimentary liquor to our customers. We have water, we have cable TV. I mean, we try and make the experience, like, make it an experience for the customer. It is easy, but that's because I put in the time and the work and the effort to make my craft easy. There are steps that I go by that I kind of pretty much, everybody finds their own way on how they want to cut hair. I found mine, and it makes it easy for me. The owner is a celebrity barber. He cuts Kurt Franklin, TDJ. He cuts a lot of people's heads, athletes. He's done the Super Bowl a couple years in a row. So he's known, which in turn makes this shop known, and you can also charge more. But I mean, everybody here is very talented, so I mean, it's worth it. I love this city due to, in my region or the area that I'm in, everybody's like around. Like this area is very well developed. You have the Cowboy Stadium across the street. You have a variety of restaurants. I mean, it's a lot of things to do. Adventurous wise, you got Six Flags, you have Speedway. You just have a variety of things. Which brings a lot of clientele.
Stylists are looking good. They're wrapping up, and we're going to check in with them to see their final product in just a moment. Now, we just finished discussing nails, and we all just learned something new about nails.
Vegan nails.
Yes.
How far we going? Who eat nails?
No one's eating it. The thing is, with vegan, if I'm not mistaken, there are a lot of things, a lot of hair products, just products that are made with animal byproducts. And if you're vegan, you don't want to touch, taste. All you want to do is pet the animal and say, yay, you know, like, hey, this is my little puppy or whatever. You don't want to use it or anything that has anything to do with harming an animal. You're not supposed to use it. So the vegan nails are, you know, no animal byproducts. But
they're riding a car with leather seats.
Do.
How you know everybody in a car with leather seats?
Oh, they rolled out.
But okay, so vegans do take it kind of far. Let me tell y'all. I was at this guy's house that I was dating once upon a time.
To say you don't have no booty always was dating somebody.
I can date.
Go ahead.
Why she better go to that G-Way
Anyway, he was a vegan, and so he pulls out like this big container of weed, right? He's like, you want smoke? And I'm like, yeah, cool, let's smoke. And so he pulls out these blunt wraps, and I pick it up, and I'm like, what kind of blunt wrap? Vegan blunt wraps for real? Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna massage your body, and I'm gonna feed your soul. I'm gonna make sure you eat good, you smoke good. I'm like, so what kind of weed we smoking in these vegan blunt wraps? That's all I need to know.
Vegan weed.
But a lot of it has to do
from the ground. That's a vegetable.
A lot of it has to do with things not being toxic. For instance, with the nails, a lot of people don't want the toxins going on their bodies because with acrylic and even with gel, it's over time not supposed to be good for you, especially when you put your hand in the
UV light.
The UV light.
But you go outside and get the biggest UV they got with the sun.
I mean, but that's not synthetic. And you know you're supposed to do that in moderation.
It's good for you.
You need the sun.
Y'all around here, see, you do all that to try to live longer, then you get hit by a car, you die anyway. Live.
At least you look good in your coffee.
Right.
We gotta look good going out.
Oh, but then,
we gotta preserve.
Yo, that skin is.
I'm gonna look good going out. Going out, coming in.
Oh, but while I'm here, I'm gonna preserve.
But is your family who eat meat gonna put you in a vegan coffin?
Probably not. They gonna put
I'm getting cremated. I'm getting cremated. I'm getting cremated.
Let's go.
I'm getting cremated. I'm getting cremated.
Put me in this goddamn meat eater coffin.
I'm getting cremated. They'll be eating all the chicken at the repast, huh? You're like, oh, she wasn't gonna eat this meat, but we gonna eat. Right? They have lamb chop, everything at the repast.
Cremate you with artificial coals, which ain't organic coals. It's still the same.
That's why you make your money. You leave your money behind for your own. If you're that particular, you're gonna have to leave the money behind for your own stuff when you're gone.
Ain't nobody thinking that.
If you're that particular, you're gonna have to pay for it yourself.
All vegans that I know feel like they're gonna outlive meat eaters anyway. So they feel like they're gonna be.
Well, none of us know when we're gonna live, but it's all about living and being the best you that you can possibly be. If somebody feels like the best them is when they're not eating meat, then let them people not eat meat.
And you know what?
Let them be great.
You know what? I'm sorry, y'all. You know what? Go ahead, eat your meat. But let me tell you this. Don't eat your meat. But what I will say is, all these studies of people who like, well, when I stop eating meat, I got more energy.
I said that. I feel like you're taking meat.
No, I'm hitting you right now. You're getting together.
Okay.
Is there a study where people stop eating vegetables and got more energy? I won't see that study. We ain't never did that one. So I'm gonna do it.
I mean, but they do have studies of people who don't eat enough vegetables and who don't drink enough water, and they've gotten other diseases because they haven't eaten enough. They have that.
Well, we got to see. Google that.
Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna Google it.
You're the spokesperson for Google.
Right.
I guess we need to.
I feel like the whole show right
there.
Yeah. Okay, Google.
Yeah, all right. We know what, but we need to get a sponsor. We need a baby.
There's enough disease attacking the black community. Please eat your fruits and your vegetables and drink your water.
Drink your water.
Take care. Work out. Take care. You don't have to be vegan.
This is what
Just
I will
take care
say.
of yourself.
Then this for everybody sitting right here. You ain't never been to a crackhead funeral. I'm saying? Now that's one thing. While you're around here, you need to be on crack.
We know if you crackheads.
Never die.
We know if you crackheads, heroin addicts. We know if you over that.
Seems like they die when they stop smoking crack.
We know if you over that.
Never die.
They sure don't.
Google that.
You got a point.
While y'all checking our phones and checking Google, we about to check the final product from our stylist.
You ain't kidding.
You like honey?
That is so
I love you. What have you just been?
Fixate your eyes on the prize. Yes.
Well, I'm glad you like them, Aunt Kelly.
Thank you.
I'm glad you like them. I love them. Thank you.
Nail to the gods. You get a glimpse, and you get a glimpse, and you get a glimpse.
Yes, what a glimpse! Yes.
So we finished his hair. This is a finished look. It's pretty cool, nice and blended. I did 4 or 5 different colors and kind of did the ombre where it starts darker and blends out, and then I reversed it in other places where it's lighter and then blends to dark. Usually wears his hair back, sometimes up in a ponytail, so just made sure that it looks good. He throws it to whatever side. Or fun little design, nothing special. That's kind of, like I said, I like to do random. I don't have any rhyme or reason sometimes, so just kind of whatever I'm feeling at the moment. So I like to do where it's shorter in parts, and that way as it grows out, it won't grow as fast, because if you just do lines, they tend to be gone in 2 to 3 days. But if you add some texture and depth to it, then it will last a little bit longer. So yeah, there you have it. Start to finish.
So this is the finished product, the ever so gorgeous Sean. Girl, show that cheek highlights, killing them at this ball. You know, the bell of the Miss Sean, one of our favorite models. She's so gorgeous. So beautiful. And there you have it. As you can see, she is flawless. And again, just as we told you, with the really bright, bold colors, but still tastefully done. And that's really what it is like doing artistry down here in New Orleans. We're so lucky to be New Orleanians and that we get to use this great city as our muse, and we get to, you know, annually do fun glitter looks and things on our clients, and it's totally appropriate and everybody loves it. So yeah, and honestly, like, she can absolutely pull off the bold colors, but I feel like she makes them work and make them look absolutely flawless and classy.
Even though it's purple, green, and gold.
Yeah.
Like, you can wear color and still be
tasteful.
Because it's a way to do it.
Absolutely. It's just a skill. Just need gifted hands.
Which I have. So blessed to have.
I'm very pleased with this. It came out right. He hadn't been in the shop in a long time. So, given what I had to go through, I'm very pleased with this look.
As usual, our stylists have outdone themselves. Great job, guys. Everybody looks so amazing. And today we've learned so much about ourselves and style and what influences people and whether or not you eat, what you eat, and how you eat it and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so basically what we learned today was the hair with vegetables and meat.
No.
You crack. You did wrong.
No, we did not. No, we did not.
That's going to help your image for sure.
That is the moral of the story.
That's not.
But you should just remember that an image is just that. It's an image. That doesn't mean that that's who you are. So don't let someone else's image influence you to stop being yourself. You should always be your best self and know we not doing crack. So we can leave that one.
That does not help you to be your best self.
No, not at all.
It help you live the longest.
Oh
No.
Doreen, you have something you want
Yes,
to say?
I mean, wake up. You your own celebrity. You be your own celebrity. Whatever you can be sick, wake up, put your clothes on, put your hair on, and you will feel like a celebrity, feel better and do better. Don't wait on your favorite TV star or rapper or singer does something, then you do it. You do you. You like it, you go with your move, and you handle that. You put your stripper hair on like I do.
Swing that stripper hair, girl.
You know what I'm saying? So today we done promoted crack.
Crack is whack.
No, we have not promoted crack.
We have not.
We have
promoted
not.
crack.
Well, the only thing we are promoting is for you to be the best, most productive you. As long as you're a good person for society and you're making a difference in the world, that is really all we care about at the end of the day. Let's take a sneak peek at next week's episode. It's Masters.